Well, YouTubers, today what I'm doing is I am winterizing my camper, and before we head down to Florida, up here in Michigan it's going to get quite cold. So I'm going to jump ahead right now. I've already drained my water tanks by opening up the drains to the low points, and that's sufficiently drained out. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I have shut off the valve here for my water line, which is normally open. Closed the valve over here and here, which blocks off my water heater, and opened up this valve. So this one is a bypass. So what I've done is I've opened that up, closed off the two valves that goes the inlet and the outlet for the water heater, and then right now I've got that one closed off, and I will open up this valve here, which is for my antifreeze, and that's got a tube that goes directly into my tank or my antifreeze jug. Next thing I'll do is I'm going to turn on the water pump. This is not rocket science, but I'm going to go ahead and turn on the water pump here. I don't know if you can see that very well. I got some pretty poor light. Next thing, hey, we got some light. Okay, turn on the water to the sink, and we wait till pink comes out. And there we go, we got pink. I'm going to open up the hot water, clear that line out as well. Should get some pink out of there as well. There we go, there's the pink. Next thing, we go into the shower. Do the same thing. Okay, we got pink coming out. Turn over to the other side. And we got more pink coming out. In this particular hose, you can also see I got pink going all the way through my hose line. I'll go ahead and I'll shut that off. And now I've already gone through 1 gallon, and actually it's gone through pretty much most of it as far as the inside. But I'm just going to take it a little step farther here. I'll go ahead and I've opened up a 2nd gallon. You know, it's not very expensive. I think I paid like 14 bucks for 6 gallons, $15. So it makes it pretty inexpensive. So putting through a little extra does not hurt. I've got a little bit of residue left here. I'm going to pour that right into the sink, down into my drain. Now to switch it off, I shut my pump off. I'll turn her back on again. Apologize if you can't see that very well. And let's go back to the bathroom. I want to make sure that that is totally flushed out. Yep, okay, that's coming out good there. Good there. And good there. Now, I'm going to do something that a lot of people forget about. So hang on, I'm going to take you outside. One of the most common mistakes that RV owners make when changing or when winterizing their RV is they fail to do the outdoor shower. This looks pretty nasty right now. I'm gonna have some cleanup to do. So what I've done is unroll this. Okay, there you can see coming out of that one. Ain't coming out of that one. I got this totally cleaned up. Let me use a little bit here to clean that out. There we go. Now the next step, I'm taking the remnants from what I had left of the last gallon, and I'm going to pour that into my P-trap, which will go into, I've got a gray tank for just the kitchen area, and then I'll do the same thing back in the bathroom. Okay, now I'm going to do a full gallon. I drained my gray tank. It just had water in it, so I just went ahead and drained that out onto my property because there's nothing but water and maybe a little soap in it. So it's totally harmless. It's not black. And that takes care of the gray tank for the bathroom. That's my number 2 gray. Stop. So I got a little bit in there. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to put a whole gallon in my black tank. Got just a little bit short here. Push that. A little bit more in here. I'm going to end up with a little bit left over so the seal doesn't get dried out. Have just a little bit more. That should be enough to kind of keep the seal wet and also keep the black tank de-iced or prevent it from freezing. So this is going to be closed, same with the other ones, and that's going to stay like that until I pressurize in the next spring, or when I get down by down in a warmer climate. So well, that concludes the winterizing of my water lines of the RV. Again, I've used approximately 4, maybe 4.5 gallons of RV antifreeze. Pick it up just about at any RV store, hardware store, big box. They usually carry them as well. Works out great, not very expensive. Again, I think I paid about $15 for 6 gallons. You can do the math, makes it pretty cheap. Using a little extra and dumping some extra into your gray tanks and into your black tank is nothing but good. So made sure that the lines got totally filled up, got a good solid line of pink when I drained it. I also made sure I got the outside shower. The next thing I'll do probably in the next video is going to be winterizing or draining my hot water tank, and I'll do that probably in the next day or 2. So until then, that pretty much completes out the winterizing of my water lines on the RV. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And most of all, thanks for watching.